Shifting gears from MLS, coming off a road victory, now playing your second Liga MX team in the tournament. What can you expect out of this matchup against Toluca?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a tough one. When you play in the league, it's different, and these games against the Mexican teams are tough. Now we play a very good team, Toluca, and I think yeah, we're looking forward to it. And play at home tomorrow at Snapdragon. It's gonna be nice, and that's something we are ready for.
Any questions here in person?
Anything you've noticed about the Liga MX clubs that you play? This is your sixth different opponent, I think, from Liga MX.
Tough to play against. Very good quality. And yeah, it's also a lot of transition. So hopefully we can keep the ball a little bit more and play around on the last third, which we also could have done better in the Kansas City game. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. We are prepared and ready for hopefully a good game.
What have you noticed about this Toluca team?
It's a very good team. I saw they won like last 5 games now, and are doing very well. Also a lot of possession, and like to play, and of course they have individual quality that we have to be careful of.
¿Tener una pregunta aquí en persona? No? Okay, we'll go to Zoom. Tony, go ahead.
Thank you for your time, Honors. What can you tell me about this style of tournament where it's home and away, and essentially it's a matchup of 4 halves? How does a player like yourself prepare for such a match where it sometimes doesn't matter if whatever happens here at home, you still have to perform in a completely different game when it comes to away?
Yeah, it's nice. I like that. It's like 2 games that will be decisive if you go through or not. And of course, with the extra time, it's also something that we could look into in the second game. But of course, away goals as well is something you have to be careful with. So yeah, it's nice. A tournament like this is like we see in Europe with Europa League or Champions League. So it's nice to try something different when you also play in the league. So it's nice, and like I said before, I think we're just looking forward to it, and also to get now we play 3 games in the league, also to get a small break from the league and look into another tournament.
And then can you let me know how playing in Pumas and altitude, now Toluca is at an even higher altitude. How did that game prepare you, and how are you yourself preparing for a matchup that should be intense, at least atmospheric wise?
No, it's gonna be tough. We tried it in Pumas with the altitude, and yeah, I think we came through. We went through, and but it was tough. Now it's even more altitude in Toluca. So I don't know. I don't have the answers to prepare for it. But it's something we will look at. Now we of course have the first game at home. Now it's the Snapdragon. And then we will look into that Toluca and the altitude later on.
Orlando, adelante.
Gracias. Quería preguntarte, ¿qué tan complicado va a ser el partido de mañana contra Toluca, más allá de que ellos vienen invictos en el torneo de la Liga MX? Y si para ustedes es una gran prueba el día de mañana de sacar un buen resultado para ir al de vuelta a buscar ese pase a la siguiente ronda.
Yeah, I wanted to ask how complicated it is for this game beyond the fact that Toluca is undefeated in Liga MX, and if tomorrow is a big test to come out with a good result, so you guys can go into Toluca in Leg 2 to also look for the result there.
No, like I said before, I think we all know that the Toluca is a good team. So of course we try to analyze where we can hurt them, and we also have to be careful with what they can do to us, a damage. So it's just important to watch a lot of videos, but also still play the way that we're playing. I think the first 3 games now in the league, it's shown that how we want to play and what we want to do. So I think it's important we also look at ourselves and focus on what we can do to hurt Toluca tomorrow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a top game, and hopefully it's going to be exciting for the fans to watch.
Como he dicho, Toluca es un muy buen equipo. Tenemos que analizar dónde podemos herirlos, pero es muy importante repasar video. Para nosotros también es importante hacer nuestro partido, jugar nuestro estilo y aplicar lo que nosotros sabemos hacer. Y esperamos un duelo muy fuerte y muy intenso. Mora, adelante.
Hi, Anders. Thank you, Alonso. Thanks for your time. Anders, knowing the coach from Toluca, maybe he will focus on your development, maybe put a special mark from the defense. Do you expect something like that in this tomorrow's game? Or what can you say about being, maybe the key player and the other coaches will be like focus on your game?
Yeah, of course, that's something I will see when the first whistle is blown from the ref. I have to see what they want to do and their game plan. But I know my teammates will help me in all of kind of situations, and we are prepared for that. So yeah, it's like I said, always it's about the team. And we have a lot of guys who can score. We showed that, so that's nice. So yeah, like it's just exciting to look into a game like this, and hopefully we can get a good result and then travel to Toluca.